My name is Aimee Barber. I'm an assistant professor in the College of Education and Human Development. Winning the Excellence in Teaching Award is so meaningful because not only am I a former first grade teacher with 3 degrees in education, but I get the great privilege of teaching future teachers. It really means a lot to be recognized for my own teaching when I get the honor of teaching others.
Aimee Barber deserves the Excellence in Teaching Award because it is in her DNA. It is who she is. She lives it, she breathes education. She moves education. Every thought process moves another major thought process. And that has been phenomenal for me to watch and to support as she has grown over the last several years.
I remember as a kid being in our playroom with my sister, who was 3 years younger than me, and asking her to sit down while I, taught her something on our little chalkboard easel in the playroom. But fast forward to later, I just came back to teaching because in my mind, nothing had more potential to have greater impact. To me, it's such a gift because I'm able to multiply my potential impact because all of my students will go out and potentially teach thousands of kids in their careers.
Dr. Aimee Barber is one of a kind. She connects with her students and she makes sure that everybody understands we can do this.
By being embedded in the knowledge of what makes a great teacher, I really have the responsibility to model that to my students if I expect them to go out and do it themselves.
My office door would be open and many of the students would line up waiting for a class, and oftentimes I could hear them talking and her name was often called. I love her class. I'm excited about going into Dr. Barber's class.
I really try from the very start to build relationships, to get to know my students. We do things as part of clubs and after school. We go into real school settings, really trying to give them what they want in a college experience, which is not always just learning material in a classroom, but by going into the field and getting to see it for themselves. If I'm going to teach it, then I better be able to show it.
Dr. Aimee Barber is a visionary and definitely has been a major part of the Learning Lab, which we have been working toward getting day by day, week by week, month by month, but now we've made some great strides in the last 12 months.
My colleagues and I have been a part of a committee for a while now, working on the development of a university laboratory school. That is kind of a reimagined take on what if you had a model school to be able to immerse future teachers in classrooms who are open and able to try things that are happening around the world so that we can then deliver these new ideas into all schools.
She's intentional, purposeful, meaningful. When she creates an atmosphere for individuals to enter, she's already thought a lot about how we're going to have the kind of major product and impact that we would like to have.
About 3 years ago, I started the Educators Rising Collegiate Chapter here at UL Lafayette with just myself and 3 students. And I am so proud to say that in only 3 years, we've grown to 6 faculty advisors and 91 student members. And this organization is all about the idea that there's power in teaching. Last semester, we were able to host the Educators Rising Louisiana State Conference. And I'm very proud to say that we sold out at over 800 spots, and we had the student union bursting at the seams with aspiring educators from across the state.
Aimee Barber produces rock stars. She produces individuals who have the same kind of desire to contribute to the greater good. And she does that by just being who she is.
I hope that my students not only learn all the content knowledge they can while they're on the campus of UL Lafayette, but I hope they also can become equipped and empowered with a sense of agency to go into the field they're about to join with an idea of what they want to do in that field. What mark do they want to create? What issues in education matter to you? And so my biggest hope is that they're able to step into a field as someone who feels like an active participant in that field and who can move it to the next step.
Congratulations, Dr. Aimee Barber. I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of what you've been able to accomplish in a short period of time. Please continue to do the things that you've been doing. The impact has far-reaching effects, and we're just delighted to be a part of your journey.
I'm so thankful to my husband, Jonathan, my 3 kids, Charlie, Jack, and Celeste, for listening to all of my crazy ideas about education all these years, to my dean and former dean, and so many incredible colleagues that I'm so lucky to call friends. And I'd also like to thank the late Governor Kathleen Babineaux Blanco and her family for their support with my professorship fund. It's been such a fun ride to learn with so many people in so many different roles who all are incredibly passionate about the same things that I am. Great things are coming for Louisiana, and it's such a joy to be a part of that.